Here's how I'm setting up the ballistic test on these less lethal balls. So this here is my ballistic gel that I made, which is, I'm holding the camera with my hand, so my camera work ain't be worth the crap. Just bear with me. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, so we got, it is 11 inches long, and it is 4 inches thick. I don't think they're gonna go through much more of that, and if they do, they're gonna hit that board, and we're gonna see what kind of damage they do on the board. So that's what we're gonna start out with. All right, I'm fixing to test these glass balls. I'll try to tell you what the speed is today. The sun ain't come up yet. I ain't got on my chronograph, so it should read. I've got a piece of ballistic gel down there. It's 4 inches thick. The way I've got it laying, it's 4 inches. It's 4 inches by 11, and there's a board behind it. We're gonna see what we get. This is gonna be the one with buffer and no glue. The casing won't have no glue on it. It's just the buffer. Got a mess over here, guys. That first round that I was gonna fire, I reloaded it, didn't put a friggin' primer in it. Duh. Might help you put a primer. Put the primer in it when you reload it. Duh. Alright, let's try this again. This will be the same casing. This one will have a primer though. It almost cycled. It's halfway open. Did not cycle though. Alright. I don't even know if I hit it. But I did get the speed down to 965. I did do that. Let's see, one of them right there. One of them didn't go through. See, ripped that case right there. Oh yeah, them went completely through. I thought that was a blue ball right there, but it's not. It's actually a hole. They went completely through. Oh no, it is a blue ball. Oh, so 2 out of 3 hit within 2 inches of each other. And I don't know if that one hit and bounced back into the gel. I think that's what happened because it's been hit twice at the same distance. These two are apart. So this one actually hit and it bounced back into the gel. Is what happened. That'd be, and they put, those are some pretty good dents in there. I mean, they're good. I wish I had my calipers with me. They're that deep, 1/4 inch deep. That's pretty lethal. And right there lays the other ball that bounced off of it. They're not deformed or nothing. They're perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with them. That's pretty interesting. Cool. How that bounced right back into the spot where it come out of. Yep, ain't nothing wrong with neither one of those. We can reuse those. But 2 out of 3 hit it. I don't know where the third one went. I always got a flyer. I don't know where it hit. Now we're going to have to. All right. I'm gonna turn it that way and see if we can hit it. I don't know if we can hit it. It's only 4 inches for me to hit. I get a hit on it. That was pretty interesting. I don't know if you can consider these shots being least lethal or not. That's a pretty good hit. Here's the same shot again. So luckily we can say we're at 1,000 foot. I can just imagine what damage Jim thinks he's doing at 1,600 foot. That was 1,000 foot right there. A little over 1,000. Exactly 1,000. That's pretty consistent. That one was 987. That was exactly 1,000. Exactly 1,000. Let's see if we hit it. I don't know if we hit it. I know we hit the board. I can tell that. Well, hit the side of it. I can see that from here. We hit to the side. Again, right over top of it, hit right here in the side. And there's the indentions it put on the board. I mean, that indention on that board is a good 1/4 inch deep, maybe a little over 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch deep. That probably, it didn't, I mean, they shot right here again. They're shooting within 2 inches of each other. I got one more shot. I'm gonna pull it over to the left a little bit. See if I can hit it. That's pretty interesting there. Well, I said less lethal. You got that, I guess. I don't know if they'll be able to get up from it after I shoot them with it. Might be a permanent lethal. I can get my camera to stand. That's what happens when you push it up and move it. Stay still. Last shot. Oh, anyway. I think we got exactly 1,000 feet. That's 1,039 feet. 1,039 feet. Or 29, not 39, 29. And I completely missed it. But you can see the damage these things are doing. I got you all jacked up here. My camera work ain't the best, okay? Right there is one of those balls buried into that bad boy. So it's buried pretty much even, and that's a 68 caliber ball, so it's over a 1/2 inch deep. 50 caliber would be a 1/2 inch, so it's 3/4 inch deep in there. I need to zoom y'all back out. That's what I need to do every time. There it is. There's them holes where they didn't go in, the one that didn't go in. 1/2 inch. I don't know, what would y'all say that is? Is that lethal? Would it be lethal or not? I'd like to find one of those balls that bounced, because right there's a piece of the marble. So one of them evidently shattered. I'd like to find one of them, but nope, I ain't gonna do that. Alright. So now we know what the balls are doing. Wait a minute, I actually got one more. It's plastic. Instead of the glass balls, these are going to be plastic. These will be the plastic balls. I got one more shot of them. Actually, about forgot about it. Trying to find a good spot to where I ain't been hit. Alright, I got one more shot of the plastic balls. Or was that the one that was a dud that didn't have a primer in it? Alright, I can get y'all staying still here. I'm not a professional here, that's for sure. Alright. This one here is the can't see nothing. That's the green balls, which are plastic. They're the glass balls are 62 calibers. These are 68. I wish there was a way I could figure out to get away to get these things to cycle, but since they don't weigh no more than what they weigh, they just ain't gonna cycle it. Ain't got enough back pressure, and I've done everything to give it back pressure, so it's gonna work good in a pump or a single shot. Won't work with a damn in an automatic. Let's see what the speed on these bad boys are. These are probably gonna be moving about 1200 since they're plastic and they're light. I just hope I can get a hit on this. Yeah. I didn't miss it by much. I said 1200, it's at 1160 feet. And I think I missed them. Yeah, I missed it. Missed the jail block. Missed the jail block. Let's see if it'll hit the board. Actually, I did hit the board. Hit right there, shot high. Shot high right there is where it hit. That's why it knocked it over. Done a pretty good thing to it. So, that's all I got loaded of those. I think that one hole in the paper on the back there in the back, on the right hand side right there, I think that's actually that ball that glazed off the top of that piece of wood. Looks like exactly where it hit. It might have been one went under the table, because there's another hole right below that. See it right there? The only way that could have hit is if it went under the table. Huh. Yeah, them plastic ones. Wait a minute. One of those might have hit right there. Yep, right there, one of those blue balls right there. That's a blue ball right there. That's one of those glass balls, 62 caliber glass balls. I just noticed that. So, in theory, if that's the same ball that hit when I was shooting at these two, they were going to be all within 6 inches of each other. But if not, when I had it laying down, it would still been probably within 6 inches of each other. Actually, a pretty good pattern. I don't know, I just thought y'all could enjoy seeing the results of that. I'd like to get some real ballistic gel. That's some homemade stuff I'm making. Maybe somebody out there can redo this with real ballistic gel.